Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Final Fantasy IX. Today we are trying to escape from Pandemonium and Zidaane's looking behind his back there for some reason. Anyways, first things first, let's go back to the throne room where Zidane was being all emo and examine it. We get a Holy Mitre. Holy Mitre! Oh, I should probably go over my equipment. Right, this is what I have on everyone right now. For the most part, Steiner and Freya are just kind of learning things that they need to learn and catch up on. Ability-wise, I have Clear-Headed and Bright Eyes equipped to pretty much the melee fighters. Clear-Headed and Loudmouth equipped to Dagger. That should prevent most of the more annoying status alignments that we're going to have to deal with in the upcoming area if we get into a random encounter. Make sure you talk to, what's his name, Moorock. Make sure you have the letter that we could have gotten from the, what's it called, the Bronze Ball place. Now, this is our first little puzzle of the area. We press this, so you found a button, press it. Now, I'm not going to do it right away. See these lights? If you go near them, you will get into an encounter, as such. And fail the puzzle timer. You have 30 seconds to get to the other room. When you get into the other room, there's going to be a bridge there. Now you need to get past that bridge within 30 seconds. Obviously, if you get into a fight like this, you're screwed. So, we're going to try not to do that next time, but I might as well do it this. Can we still attack you? Yeah, we can still attack you. Now, these guys aren't too bad. You know, melee attacks, Bahamut. Didn't put half MP on Dagger. Probably should, but, you know, not that big of a deal. If you have Ragnarok on, just have Steiner use Ragnarok and then use an Ether on him when he gets low on MP. He will wreck face here. But sadly, he hasn't had that much limelight in my party, and he's kind of underleveled, underpowered, and not really where I want him to be right now. So that is a shame, but it shouldn't be too bad right now. Yep, he's dead. I decided to speed that up at the end. I took off, you know, auto float, and actually took off auto regen from Zidane as well. While useful, you don't really need that right now. Alright, I put Steiner on the rebirth rim because he's almost done with auto life, and I might as well get that on him soon. So you're probably like, Chronos, if those are set encounters, why don't you grind on them? Not really my style for Final Fantasy IX, but if you want to, go for it. A lot of experience, the battles aren't that hard, good AP, and you don't have to run around in circles like an idiot trying to get to them. But for me, let's just move forward. Okay, so we'll do that, and we're gonna go down, and I messed up. Let's try that again, shall we? Gotta get into multiple counter shares, and I didn't even want to. Go down. That, and there we go. Fuck you, game. That was cheap. Alright, one more time for good luck, shall we? Down, around, go. There we go. Oh my god. Well, on the upside, Steiner is working on the Ragnarok now. On the downside, that actually took me a little bit longer than I intended. But, yay, I mastered some abilities. I made my life easier. There's this thing. I'll explain what that does in a second. We come into here. We notice that this thing is in the center. Like that. You can't really climb onto it from here. There's a barrier. Now, what we need to do is go back to that other room and use that said device so we can actually go to the correct place on this elevator, I guess you can call it. It is an elevator. This is not what I want to do right now. This actually leads up to where I need to go. But yeah, let's head back to that other room, and there's like, I don't know, it's more of a trial and error type thing. There's only 2 locations you really need to go to. If you fail enough times, you'll get an ATE that's called the elevator, actually, and it will allow you to activate the AT at any time and change the elevator without actually having to come back here. First things first, we want to go to 3. And that should do it. Let's go back into this other room. Now, I think we need to go all the way up to the top segment here. And this Random encounter. Oh my god. God damn, Shock is so good. Okay, let's jump on here. Yeah, if you ever get a wrong combination, you don't have to worry too much about your... what's it called? That's the one we want to get. Dang it. Yeah, if you get a wrong combination, you can always just go back and change it. Yeah, so I wanted to go all the way up to that one. Silly me. Anyways, let's go back to the elevate hall room and change that to a 4. Alright, let's set that to 4, and we should be good to go. Now, what we want to do is take the elevator, I think from this location. Yeah, and that will bring us, not to the next area, but it'll bring us here, and then we want to go all the way up to the top of this area, which is all the way up here, and I believe it's the very last one. This one? Yeah, alright, and this will lead us to a new area with even more mazy puzzle type things. Kind of. It's teleporters, I should say. We want to take the right one first. That will lead us to a dead end. But the way the teleporters work is when you step on them, you go just straight up. Like that. And then the red ones lead to a different area. Go one floor down? Sure. Which just leads back to where we entered. Not exactly the way you want to go, but it was a good demonstration, I would hope, anyways. But yeah, I think we want to take which one? It's this one over here, right? We want to go take the... I guess it's the upper right one. Bring this down there. And we get an elixir. Yeah, I might use one of those in the future. And now we want to go over to the blue one that should lead us to a treasure chest. Well, another treasure chest, I should say. Right down here. No more random encounters. I got into a good amount of random encounters in that elevator room. The Carabini mail. Did we already have one of those? I don't think we did. Let's check it out on Steiner. He's doing a good job on the Ragnarok so far. You can learn auto regen from it, and it actually increases your speed. Do I want to give that to you? Yeah, because Frey is already working on auto regen over here. You're working on auto life. You're almost done with it. And I think you're good to go on everything but that, apparently. Alright, yeah, you should be good to go there. Now, he doesn't have all of his abilities just yet. We'll be getting more swords in the future for him. But Shock is his best ability. IMO. And, I mean, it does like 9,999 damage, so I think it's his best ability. You know, just going by numbers here. Let's head back to the main room and go to the left teleporter this time. Alright, back in the center room, let's head down and to the left to another teleporter, which will lead to a different set of teleporters in the room we were just in. You might have noticed that Moogle from before also. You can kind of tell where this is going. Anyways, I think we want to come over... Yeah, I'm going to go over here first, because that one will lead to the Moogle. And this one should lead us to a treasure. And when I say should, I mean almost 100% certain it will, because it'd be kind of odd if I was going this way and it didn't lead to anything. Teleporters are rather slow. Though, to be fair, a lot of things in Final Fantasy IX, like the battle speed, original too, of course, traveling around the world map early games, it takes a slow pace for the majority of the game. It speeds up towards the halfway point, but I can definitely see why some people don't like the pace of like the battles and some of the early traveling. It's one of the big complaints. I know they modded this in the PC version when I'm playing. I didn't mod it, but I know there's mods available for it that will increase the battle speed and everything like that to be more fluid. Alright, so we got Mosme here. Go to Mognet, give Mosme the letter. A letter from Murok? I wonder what about. This is my first time using Mognet, and my first letter, Kapoo. What should I write about, Kapoo? What the heck was that all about, Kapoo? I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. Why are you giving me Kapoo now? Terra... What's Mognet? Alright, so, some preparations for the upcoming encounters. I have Dragon Killer on Freya, and Bird Killer on everyone but Dagger. I don't think anyone else has Dragon Slayer but Freya. She has both, though. Actually, no, she just has Dragon and Manslayer. I could unequip something and give her Bird Slayer. Body Temp, we don't need that, so yeah, you get Bird Slayer. What else? I have Boost on Dagger to increase the power of her summons. I took off Clear-Headed, we're not going to need that in the upcoming area. If you have the ability points for it, you could do auto-regen. Now, my party lineup's not exactly the most optimal. Obviously, having a Black Mage in the party would be great. Armorant would also be really useful here. Quina is very good at casting status alignments onto bosses, but yeah, we're gonna go with this party, so let's go through the door. Also, make sure to save, because we actually have a few boss battles to go through. Danger ahead, Kapoo! Do you still want to go on, Kapoo? Yes. That is weird looking. You're not wrong. There's the Absorbatory. You told me you become my Angel of Death. But think for a moment. Isn't life death itself? It must kill other life forms to survive. Sometimes it even kills those with whom it shares blood. To live is to give life meaning, yet one must take other lives to survive. A mature civilization becomes aware of this paradox. Terra's souls will sleep until they forget such nonsense. They will begin a new life in a new dimension. It's a world in which life and death become one. That is the dimension in which we are meant to live, as beings that transcend life and death. Zidane, I'll ask you one more time. Who are you? You're a sad man, Garland. We know more than you. We're not perfect, but we have friends who help us. That is reason enough for us to live. I may not know who I really am, but that is my question alone to answer. We live not to forget our past, but to learn from it. We may be weak, but that makes us work together and help one another. Aw, everyone gets a chance to talk. Then show me. Lecture me again when you are on the verge of death. Or I'm a dragon. Alright, so yes, we're going up against, well, loading times, but it's the Silver Dragon. Now, I think this is like one of the dragons that Kuja was using earlier in the game. I may be mistaken there. Let's get over to Zidane. Actually, you know what? Let's cast Silence on this guy, because he's weak to silence. Then we'll stale with Zidane. Excuse me. That didn't really do much damage, to be quite honest. Yeah, you know what? Let's put on Raise Wing. That'll help. Are you silenced? You are silenced. All right. So, we got the Dragon Mail. You can steal Kaiser Knuckles as well. I'll try to get that as well, I think. Mine as well. You know what? You, Dagger, if that is your real name, heal, and then steal. My control is acting a little bit funky for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I might need to go no, it worked. I have fixed the problem. Apparently one of my cats decided to headbutt the cord, and I knocked the USB a little bit, which apparently doesn't quite shut it off, yet it does make it stop working temporarily every once in a while. Steiner's in trance, which is kind of a waste because Shock's gonna do 9,999 damage anyways. But, you know, that's something. Do I really want to do I need the other Kaiser Knuckles? That's a question we all ask ourselves at some point in our lives, I think. Do I need the other Kaiser Knuckles? I don't know. I don't think so. So how about we just jump with Freya, and I'll show off Shock a little bit. And we'll steal Zidane. If we don't kill it... yeah, if we don't kill it by the time Zidane steals the Kaiser Knuckles, which, you know, might be a possibility, I could cast Bahamut. Not wrong. I could cast. It's weak to ice, so it could also cast Shiva. We haven't seen Shiva in a while. Let's cast Shiva. Steel Zidane. That's not that much damage, Freya. Yeah, Freya kind of peaks with damage early on. Unless we grind dragon enemies. If we grind dragon enemies, then she has an ability called Dragon Crest, which I think we have. Yeah. It does damage based off the amount of dragons she kills. It's kind of like Frog Drop. If you grind enough dragons, you can cause 9,999 damage with Freya. But is it worth it? I don't know. Actually, let's see how much Dragon Crest. I keep calling it Dragon Quest. You know, I think Bahamut's probably still strong enough to just do more damage than Shiva, or as much damage as Shiva. Then again, I think this thing's dead. Yeah, it's gone. It has ceased to be. It is no more. Anyone watch Monty Python anymore? I mean, it's a very old show, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Oh, I love the dissolve effect. So good. We got 13 AP, not bad. Gotta learn a lot of stuff. Kinda wish I was able to change equipment by the, after this battle. Garland, tell me, what is it you want to accomplish? Well, we'll just have to find that out next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head over to my videos section, check out some other content, and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.